that a bureau head will dictate to us that he's not available next week. I was Secretary of Foreign Affairs. That's why you have undersecretaries. That's why you have deputy director.
Matibag na tibag. Tinabla ng impeachment court si Melvin Matibag na mayabang. Kinastego at hindi pinagbigyan ang kakupalan at kagustuhan niya dyan sa impeachment court. Putang inumin oh. Nakakahiya ho ito eh. Hindi ho po pwedeng siga-siga ka dyan, Melvin Matibag, sa Senate impeachment court dahil iba ho po yan, yung korting iyan. Bam Aquino at Lotok, holing-holy ang script na nabulilyaso. Nagkabuhol-buhol ang buwag. Alam mo ba, Aquino eh, tang inumin yung script mo halata eh. Hindi umobra. Ang awkward nito, Bam Aquino, ikaw, Aquino ka, yan ang sinasabi ni Senador Alan Peter Cayetano, pahiram ng laban. Pero yung ipinagtanggol mo, Marcos, tuwang-tuwa yung lolo mong na mayapa na si Noynoy na pinagurgor ng mga Marcos. Noynoy pala, Ninoy pala, yawag. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, binaon. Ang witness na si Lutok, anak ng kagwang, huling-huli dito. Ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano si Lutok, pinaglalaruan lang. Magandang tanghali po sa ating lahat. Palike po muna, pa-share, pa-subscribe. At pakipindot po ang inyong mga notification bell para lagi po kayong updated sa ating mga video. Matindi po ang bakbakan sa Senate Impeachment Court kagahapon, no? Sa pagpapatuloy ng ika-4 na trial. Pero kitang-kita po natin na lamang po tayo sa naturang trial. Sa presentasyon pa lang ng prosekusyon ng kanilang bogus at sinungaling na witness, huling-huli ng kasinungalingan. Pero bago po natin ipalabas kung paano dinurog ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, panoorin po muna natin kung paano nila kinastiko itong si Melvin Matibag. Nakaganti rin si Inday Sara dito. Narito, panoorin po natin.
Mr. Presiding Officer, if no one objects, I will not object to having Director Matibag yesterday, but maybe as a caution to government officials, my good friend, Congressman Defensor, I read over the weekend that Director Matibag is writing because he is to be in a convention meeting the FBI next week. So actually, we're going to be here 30 weeks. We have put aside many important things. We have put aside many foreign trips, many local trips, whether it's to help dun sa tinamaan ng lindol sa Mindanao or tinatamaan ng baha ngayon, because we have to be here 2 o'clock until matapos tayo every Monday to Wednesday, then after the SONA every Tuesday to Wednesday. I find it in bad taste that a bureau head will dictate to us that he's not available next week. I was Secretary of Foreign Affairs. That's why you have undersecretaries. That's why you have deputy directors. So I mean, I admire the patience of the prosecution, no? But even the prosecution, they have a way of timing and laying down the witnesses. So I don't want later on to say na dapat natanong ko muna to sa unang witness, kaya lang si Director Matibag inuna dahil ganito, ganyan. No? So I'd like to put that on record and ask my colleague if that's acceptable to us. I mean, yung 20, well, at least those who are not in jail or the 21 of us are here, the whole government nakatutok, we put aside so many important things, and then one witness who is in the government, who is a bureau head, will tell us sorry, but because he has to be with the FBI, siya na yung mauna tomorrow. That might be a bad precedent, Mr. Presiding Officer.
I asked that question poignantly last week. If Matibag will be one of your witnesses for this week, and you said no. In fact, you corrected Attorney Ligutan when he mentioned Director Matibag as one of your witnesses, and instead gave me a list of Lotok, Zulaika Lopez, and Captain Bello. Matibag was not included. In fact, I don't think we issued a subpoena for Director Matibag for this week, given your manifestation after you took over, given that you have, as you said, control and supervision over the counsel for the prosecutors. So he's not in your list this week. He's not being advanced for a day, sir.
May I respond, Your Honor?
Please, sir.
Your Honor,
Please do
that's
so, sir.
correct. I gave a list of witnesses scheduled for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. However, Your Honor, to add, I also added that since NBI Director Matibag has been requested for a subpoena to testify within the week, I also added in my statement that we will inform the Honorable Court which day we can present the Honorable Matibag, and I was expecting him to be presented on Wednesday after the testimony of Captain Belinda Bello, Your Honors.
I confirm that, but the situation is, given the one witness per day rule that we supposedly have under the rules of court, no subpoena has yet been issued to Director Matibag to appear this week. Can the clerk of court kindly confirm that for us on the record?
No subpoena has been issued for NBI Director Matibag.
May I respond, Your Honor?
Senator Judge Alan Cayetano is recognized.
Actually, my statement and my question to the court is not really addressed to the prosecution. You will have to do the best you can to represent, what you're fighting for. No? So I commend you for adjusting. But my recollection is, because I'm also waiting for his testimony, and my recollection last week he said that we will not see him this week. And I think 11 days, no? 11 days ang
That's correct, Your Honor.
sa article na to. So we're on day 4. So kung hindi siya pwedeng next week, that's day 7, 8, 9.
Kasi nga, meron silang ano dyan, may impeachment rules po sila na kapag merong mga ganitong klaseng mga surprise witness yung labas nito, may pagbabago, ay kailangan mag-abiso ka ng mga 3 to 5 days bago kapag bibigyan. At ang masaklap niyan, last week, ay naglatag na po sila ng ang prosekusyon ng mga witness na isala ngayong linggo. So 3 araw po yan eh. Lunes, Martes at Miyerkules. So ngayon, Martes, ipagpapatuloy itong si Lutok na Bugos. Tapos si Attorney Sulay Calupis kung matapos si Lutok sa pag-cross-examine ng depensa. Tapos bukas, iba. Hindi po si Matibag. So ngayon, nag-request si Matibag kasi maglamyerda sa ibang bansa, anak ng kagwan. Pero ito hindi po pinagbigyan. At pinagsumpi na si Matibag na dapat umattend ka sa Lunes kasi yung flight daw niya 21. Tamang-tama sa Lunes, 20, patay ka ngayon Matibag. Ito pakinggan natin.
9. Again, I don't want to dictate sa prosecution or ano, but to suddenly say na tomorrow na siya, when I'm preparing for our oral argument tomorrow and the other witnesses, it's a little bit, it's a small inconvenience for today. But I hope it doesn't become a rule, especially for a bureau head. I mean, if no one else objects, but if someone objects, I don't think it's really a good rule. You know, rules are important. I'll have to keep, you say technicalities. No, rules are important. So even yung notice, we agreed on, presiding officer, 3 day ba? 5 day notice.
5 days for witnesses not mentioned in the pre-trial order.
And then 3 days kapag...
3 days, given the fact that we will be announcing the witnesses for the following
Yes.
week on the last day.
Yeah, anyway, I said my piece, but I hope we will not be able to move faster if we have to accommodate the witnesses, especially if they're in government.
May I add something, Your Honor,
before the
we-
Honorable Defensor, presiding officer would like to hear from the counsel for the respondents. Attorney Pinloy, what say you?
Yes, Your Honor. We would have to oppose on the basis of the following. Number one, it will be in violation, Your Honor, of the impeachment court's directive that was given last week, insofar as the identities of the witnesses and as well as the order of the presentation. Number two, Your Honor, it will be, again, as mentioned by Senator Judge Cayetano, a violation of the 5-day notice rule. Since while he was subpoenaed the week before, Your Honor, we are learning that he will be presented this week, so the 5-day notice will not be observed. Number three, the prosecution cannot compel also the defense and this impeachment court to present witnesses according to their schedule, considering also that these witnesses have already been identified and determined. Of course, it will be a violation of the basic tenets of fair play, and to join again the manifestation of Senator Judge Cayetano, it will set a bad precedent insofar as surprise witnesses will be allowed at any point of the proceedings. Number five would be, it will also violate our right to cross-examine intelligently. We have done our best to prepare for their witnesses. However, these last-minute changes really affect the preparation involved, Your Honor, and insofar as laying down the case that we want to establish. And finally, if there are violations of these proceeding rights, there will be a violation of procedural due process, which of course can give way to another ground to further delay the proceedings. Moreover, Your Honor, a regional summit of some sort, but it was conducted in other words, last month, Your Honor. Also in Bangkok, Thailand. So we would have to again manifest and we would have to study, Your Honor, the invitation and counter-check and do the proper verification as well. So that if it is indeed viable, then we would understand, Your Honor, why it has to be attended to by Director Matibag.
Senate President Gatchalian is recognized. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Sinusuportahan ko po yung statement ni Senator Judge Alan Cayetano dahil hindi lang naman po yung counsels ng prosecution at defense na naghahanda, pati mo mga senator judges naghahanda rin. At sa totoo lang ho, itong weekend, marami rin sa ating mga senator judges ay pinag-aaralan kung ano yung kanilang maitatanong sa mga testigong ihaharap po ngayong linggo. Marami po ay pinag-aralan po yung mga ebidensyang in-upload na ho para po sa ating mga senator judges. At hindi ho to konting ebidensya pinag-uusapan ho natin dito. Libo-libong mga papel at libo-libong mga ebidensya. Kaya kung bigla pong may isisingit na testigo, hindi ho rin makakahanda po yung ating mga senator judges sa kanilang pagtatanong at hindi rin ho nila mababasa yung mga dokumento at ebidensya na nakakabit ho doon sa testigong iharap. Kaya napakahirap naman po na naghahanda ho tayo pero biglang may mga ganitong supresya na hindi ho natin paghahandaan at hindi naman ho yan magiging maayos at patas para po sa ating mga senator judges.
Ayan, sa wakas, nagsalita din si Win Gatchalian. Ano Matibag? Ito, isasumpi na ng impeachment court. Patay ka Matibag pag hindi ka pumunta, contempt ka. Ito, panoorin natin, tuloy natin.
Yes. Maraming salamat po.
For the record, Chair would like to confirm the statement of the Honorable Defensor. I will quote. Presiding officer, quote, so Director Matibag is not yet going to be presented next week. Representative Defensor, not yet, Your Honor. We will manifest on Monday. If we can consider him for the Wednesday session, depending on how the trial goes and how long the testimonies will take for both parties. With the permission of Senators, Senator Judge Cayetano and the Senate President, may we defer our ruling on this matter and ask the counsel for the prosecution to submit to us the letter given to you by Director Matibag for us to be able to look at it, copy furnished, of course, the counsel for the respondent, so that we can adequately go over it and hopefully come up with a ruling before the day is over.
We submit,
Would that
Your
be
Honor.
possible?
We will submit the letter. The
Thank you, Your Honor. So we shall do it that way. Kindly furnish a copy to the counsel for the respondents as well for their review.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Counsel for respondent, Attorney Villuen's
Your Honor,
manifestation.
if the travel authority is also available, if we can ask
If the-
travel authority, if it's already issued.
Yes, of course. Kindly furnish us that as well.
Your Honors, we will submit in good faith whatever the prosecution has received from Director Matibag, Your Honor.
As well as
Kindly communicate with him, if possible, if he already has a travel authority for the same, so that we could evaluate it based on what you have. We
Yes,
cannot
Your
evaluate it based on what you don't have, so we will presume if you don't have it, it's not yet there.
Your Honor,
Yes,
one last
Attorney
addition. Considering that there's a, if and when they provide the travel authority, I understand, Your Honor, that one of the requirements is also the official invitation from the foreign body. So if they can also provide that, Your Honor,
Well,
so that we can do a full review of this matter.
Attorney Villuan, it's not really for the full review of the counsel for the prosecution, but rather for this court's evaluation, whether or not to allow the motion of the counsel, panel of prosecutors. But everything that will be submitted to us, you will be furnished with a copy.
We will
So you can argue your way through this motion before we decide on it. So ordered. Counselor would like to recognize that Senate President Gatchalian.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Pursuant to our discussion earlier on the subpoena for NBI Director Melvin Matibag, and pursuant to the discussion with Senator Judge Alan Cayetano and myself, and to give ample time to the Senator Judges to study, to look at the pieces of evidence, as well as to propound their questions, may I propose to let him come to the Senate on Monday. I was looking at the letter from the NBI, and indeed the activity in Bangkok is quite important. It is the regional summit on scam center compounds and transnational organized crime, which will be held on Tuesday. We were also looking at the flights to Bangkok, and there are flights at night, Mr. Presiding Officer. So what we can do is to allow him to come here on Monday and then propound our questions. And if ever we don't finish it, we can request him to come back again after his activity in Bangkok.
With the understanding, of course, Senate President Gatchalian, that the testimony of the witness given in direct examination would be meaningless unless he is thoroughly cross-examined by the other party. So should we not finish his testimony on Monday, it shall be continued on the next trial date until the cross-examination, redirect, and if at all, recross, shall have been finished by the parties. Subject to that understanding. Is there any objection to the motion of the Senate President to issue the subpoena for the attendance of Director Matibag on Monday, July 20 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? There being none, same is approved. To clarify, the Honorable Defensor, may I ask, who is your witness for tomorrow? I understand we still have two witnesses online, namely Attorney Lopez and Captain Bello. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And you will be presenting Attorney Lopez first,
Based on our earlier manifestation, we're supposed to present her next after Lotok, Your Honor.
after the culmination of the cross, if at all, redirect and recross of Attorney Lotok.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Any other points that any other senator judge would like?
Ayan na po, hindi na pagbigyan si Matibag. Alam mo Matibag, pag hindi ka dumating sa Lunes, kasi crucial yung oras niya eh. Dahil 21 daw yung flight papuntang Bangkok, may seminar daw. Pero sabi ng prosecution, peke ng invitation kung merong invitation. Kasi nga tapos na daw, nung nakaraang June na daw yung seminar, tapos na, baka gumawa lang ng drama si Matibag para maka-eskapo. Kasi alam ni Matibag, hindi siya pagbibigyan ng impeachment court ngayong Lunes o ngayong Miyerkules. Kaya ang gusto niya, sabi niya, i-schedule mo ako kasi may flight ako. Hindi siya pinagbigyan ng impeachment court. Akala siguro niya, hindi na siya papatawag. Putang inang nangatog na yung yagbols nito. So ngayon, subpinang inaabot mo. Impeachment court talaga, subpina dito. Pag hindi siya dumating sa Lunes, at i-reason niya, crucial yung time niya dahil alis siya papuntang Thailand, pwede kay show cause order. Pag hindi ka mag-attend, i-contempt ka ng impeachment court at makulong ka. Oh, ito, huling-huli naman po dito si Bam Aquino at Lotok sa kanilang nagkabuhol-buhol na script at nabulilyaso. Panoorin po natin at pakinggan kasi ang gusto kasi ni Bam Aquino na palabasin na meron talagang nakontak o merong nakontrata si Vice President Inday Sara na assassin. Ang problema, hindi po ito pinalampas ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Dalawang senador yung pumiga na gusto nilang palabasin na parang gusto nilang sabihin mo may kinukontrata. Kaso nga lang, wala sa kanilang investigasyon at wala silang nahanap na assassin. Kaya ang resulta, inamin niya na wala talagang assassin. Ito, huli ang animal. Ipakinggan natin.
Mr. Presiding Officer. Attorney Lotok,
Yes,
meron
Your
pa po bang ibang grupo sa NBI ang nag-imbestiga doon po sa mga utterances ni Vice President Sara Duterte noong November 23 to 24?
During our time, insofar as the cybercrime division is concerned, yung cybercrime division, Your Honor, and the team that was yung binuo ni former Judge, Director Judge.
So kayo lang po?
At that time, sir, hindi ko na po alam ngayon kung sino yung mga team na, kasi nalipat na po ako sa ibang region. Sir.
Okay. Yung tanong ko po kasi ay nakatukoy dun sa taong nakausap o sinasabing na kontrata ni Vice President Sara Duterte para patayin yung Presidente, First Lady at former Speaker. So tinuloy niyo po ba yung investigasyon para mahanap ang taong ito?
Well, aside from the fact, Your Honor, na nag-issue kami ng subpoena sa Vice President para makakuha ng information, kasi we need a validated information, we need a confirmed information. Nung inisyu namin ng subpoena yung mga media personalities, bawat isa sa kanila na nag-appear, tinanong din po namin, nandun ka ba nung sinabi ito ng Vice President?
Hindi ko po tinatanong kung sinabi ba to o hindi. Dahil may witness rin po tayo nung nakaraang linggo na nasabi nga ito at napanood naman natin
Opo.
lahat. Ang tanong ko, tinuloy niyo ba yung investigasyon para matukoy ang taong ito?
Nagtanong kami, Your Honor, we tried to elicit information both from those people who have personal knowledge during the online press conference. Unfortunately, wala kami ma-establish na validated information na confirmed. So, in fact, hanggang ngayon, nag-aantay po kami. Hindi ko katulad dito sa nangyari, may apparent commission of the crime dahil nandiyan yung video eh.
Opo. So ang ibig niyo pong sabihin, bilang NBI, hindi niyo nahanap yung taong ito, pero literal niyo tong, sabi niyo, literal, itong pag-assess niyo dun sa statement dahil ito mismo yung nasabi ng Vice President.
Well, Your Honor, if the second highest official of the land sinabi yan, it's hindi ho biro yan. Medyo mabigat ho yan at yung pagkasabi pa niya na may kasamang galit at mga pagmumura. So we took it very serious, Your Honor.
Alright,
Bulilyaso ka, Bam. Kala ko ba matalino yung ano ninyo, yung witness ninyo? O paano yan? Wala naman talaga daw silang nakitang assassin eh. At wala po silang nakitang kinontrata ni Vice President Inday Sara. Tapos ipilit mo meron daw assassin, may kinukontrata, anak ng kagawang. O ito maliwanag, galing na po sa bunganga ng sinungaling na lutok na wala talaga silang nakitang assassin na kinontrata ni Vice President Inday Sara. Tinanong uli yan ni Sherwin Gatchalian, pareho pa rin yung sagot, walang nakikita, walang nahanap na kontraktor.
Dahil ito ay pagbanta sa ating Pangulo. May ginawa ba ang NBI na imbestigahan kung talaga bang merong nakontratang gagawa nitong banta?
Yeah, I think a couple of months ago may binuo ang aming director. Nagbuo siya ng task force to investigate threats against the life of the president. Kaya lang hindi na ho ako part noon, Your Honor. July 2025, nalipat na ho ako sa ibang region. So, wala na po akong idea. I think yung intelligence service namin at yung director yun ho yung pwedeng makasagot, Your Honor.
Actually, yun ang next na tanong ko dahil tayo dito sa ating bansa, sanay tayo sa whole of government approach, whole of nation approach. Dapat merong whole of agency approach, in this case, the NBI. Ang tanong ko, meron ba kayo mismo, o kasama ba kayo mismo, doon sa pag-iimbestiga ng actual na threat, yung pagkontrata ng tao na pwedeng gawin itong threat na ito?
I believe so, Your Honor. The fact na merong binuong special task force.
At kasali kayo doon?
Hindi po ako kasali, Your Honor.
Bakit hindi kayo kasali doon? Ako nagtataka dahil kung banta to sa buhay ng ating Pangulo at nanggaling sa opisina ninyo yung source, dapat kasali kayo.
You mean, Your Honor, since nasa regional office ako, nung nagbuo ng task force, definitely, itatap nila yung mga regional offices. Na meron ba dyan sa region ninyo na information o intelligence na ganito? Meron nung ganong practice, Your Honor.
Pero kayo mismo, kasali ba kayo doon sa nag-imbestiga ng actual, yung kinuntratang tao? At meron bang nakitang ganun?
Hindi ko masasagot yan, Your Honor. Ang makakaalam po niyan, yung aming intelligence service kasi nasa 40 po nila yan at ang aming director.
O ayan, wala po talagang assassin at walang kinontrata si Vice President Inday Sara. Kasi yung mura, hindi nakakamatay, hindi bantayan, mga hungang. Galing na sa bungangaan ang inyong sinungaling na witness. Pakinggan natin ang counter naman ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Narito.
Susundan ko na yung kay Senator Win, Senate President. No,
Yes po, Your Honor.
yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Witness. So, dediretsuin ko na, no? So what we're trying to figure out here kasi is, are you really investigating whether may threat kay VP Sara and whether she threatened the individuals mentioned, including the President? Or are you only investigating the video and finding kung meron siyang crime? So I asked Agent John Mark Calilum, hindi daw niya kinausap ang sabi ko PSG, pero PSC na sila ngayon, di ba? Presidential Security Command. So
Opo.
did you speak to the Presidential Security Command about the threat on the President?
Your Honor, in terms of correspondence between the Presidential Security Command at yung NBI, ang makakasagot po niyan yung director. Kasi hindi ko alam kung may usapan po sila. Meron po kasi kaming tinatawag na need to know basis. Ang focus lang po namin as...
The problem with your answers, Witness, is that kung yan ang sagot mo parati, hindi mo inimbestigahan ng gusto.
Correct.
Hindi ho.
Because you didn't get the information from your intelligence. You did not get your information from the task force. You did not get your information from the Presidential Security Group. Did you talk to the CIDG?
Your Honor,
May you answer first? Did you talk to the CIDG?
No, Your Honor.
No. But nag-imbestiga din sila, di ba?
I think so, Your Honor, kasi may statement sila.
So yun din yung tanong nga ng Senate President eh. Kung iniimbestigahan nyo talaga yung buo at kayo ang head at kayo dapat ang mag-imbestiga, bakit hindi nyo kinausap yung mga ibang nag-iimbestiga? Baka may alam sila na hindi.
Yung usapan po na yan, it's a matter of intelligence. Hindi ko alam kung may usapan sila o kung wala silang usapan with the director and with the intelligence service, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll take that answer, but I think at least alam nyo yung nasa isip namin and what we want clarified. Secondly, sir, all of you, yung apat, you signed the February 10, February 2025 NBI Affidavit of Investigation. Tama po ba, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor, our affidavit of
Tapos
investigation.
kasama dito yung verification nyo, basically saying that based on the records, tama tong lahat. No?
Verification ng ano po, Your Honor?
Sa dulo, nag-sign kayo ng verification.
Verification of non-forum shopping, Your Honor?
Yes, and that aside from non-foreign shopping, give me some latitude because to explain the question. we read and understood its contents and the allegations therein are true based on authentic records.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. So may mali ba dito factually? Wala. Na-review mo naman to.
May konting typo dyan, which is
Hindi
normal
typo,
naman po, Your
factual.
Honor. So far as I'm concerned,
Sino
lahat
po ba
po-
nag-prepare?
ang team po namin with the...
Tapos pinapirma sa inyo?
Hindi ho, kami ho nagtulong-tulong mag-draft ng affidavit of investigation kung ano yung legal basis namin, and then we agree and we concluded na ito yun.
Then
ito yun.
someone
And then-
typed it up, then you signed. I asked this because nung tinanong ko kay Agent Mark John Calium, sabi niya, dito nakalagay conditional pero tingin niya absolute. You answered the same thing, it's absolute, pero dito nakalagay conditional.
The utterances itself, Your Honor, is what we called event-based condition, ang classification namin.
Okay.
Yun yung utterances, Your Honor.
I'll take that answer. I think mas factual yun. But sa paragraph 51, was VP Duterte ever Secretary of the Department of Justice?
No, Your Honor, Department of Education.
Nakalagay dito, to recall, VP Duterte resigned as the Secretary of the Department of Justice, and she herself admitted that her relationship with the President has become toxic, and she could imagine her strangling him and cutting off her head.
That's typo, Your Honor.
That's not a typo. A typo means yung department naging depart. The Department of Justice and Department of Education are two different things.
Ang alam namin, sorry po.
Yes, sir. That's sir.
Yeah, Department of Education ang alam
Yeah.
namin.
So, kasi, I just filed my counter affidavit sa ombudsman about yung obstruction of justice. Ilang beses ko kailangang basahin kasi nga, pag may mali, pinirmahan nyo na sinasabi nyo, no? But anyway,
Putang ina ninyo. Si Vice President Inday Sara nagiging Department of Justice Secretary na. Pagdating sa mga affidavit ninyong mga hunghang kayo. Wala na dahil gusto lang magkaroon ng posisyon, dagdag kita, putang ina makabalita. Wala na to, harapang panggagago na to sa mga Pilipino. Mantakin mo, alam nang sabay ng Pilipino na Defense Secretary si Inday Sara, tapos sasabihin mo, Department of Justice, irarason mo, typo error, anak ka ng kagwang. Impeachment trial, nagsumiti ka ng mga affidavit ng mga typo error, may mga tampered, loss nyo. Wala na, huling-huli sila ni Cayetano dito, nagmistulang ugag, awards. Okay, tuloy lang, Senator Alan Peter Cayetano.
anyway, going back to the condition, you mentioned the case of SPO2 Hamata.
Yes, sir.
But
Patay.
isn't it true that the lis mota of that case was really res judicata and double jeopardy?
Ayun.
Meaning, hindi tinake up ng Supreme Court whether or not a condition.
Yes, sir.
Di ba?
Opo.
Oh, so that wasn't on point. Kasi I was going to ask, is there a difference if the condition is legal or illegal? Di ba? So halimbawa, pag sinabi ko sa yung, pag natanggal akong Senate President, patatanggal din kita. Okay. Unang-una, legal naman akong tanggalin na Senate President. We always vote. There's nothing there. But if illegal, o pag pinapatay mo ko, papapatayin din kita. Is there a difference if the condition of why I will act or why I'm threatening you is an illegal act?
Well, under the law, Your Honor, it says there that even the condition is unlawful. So, regardless of the nature of the condition,
Yes.
sir.
No, I want to get lang into your mind when you sign this because nga medyo novel yung case to for me. Even as a lawyer, I have to do more research and see anong ibig sabihin nito grave threats dito because you keep mentioning we keep mentioning here that this is the second highest official in the land and therefore pag trinete niya ang pangulo. But who was the vice president claiming na pwedeng magpapatay sa kanya?
Again, Your Honor, yun po yung reason ba't nag-issue kami ng subpoena.
No,
Gusto po
sa
namin.
reading nyo ng statement niya, sino tinutukoy ng pangulo na mukhang mag-ooperate sa kanya ng Operation Romanov? Sinong pinagbibintangan niya?
Well, una, kung ang pag-uusapan Romanov, Your Honor, ang alam namin na unang nagbigkas ng Romanov ay si Mayor Baste yata noong January 2024. Other
Yes,
than,
that's irrelevant. Ang question ko, in the mind of the Vice President, sinong pinagbibintangan niya na pwedeng magpapatay sa kanya? You said you investigated So mahaba na testimony nyo ni Agent John Mark. So of course, kasama sa investigation nyo, sino sa mind ni Vice President magpapatay sa kanya?
well, again, Your Honor, since wala kaming makuhang valid information,
No, hindi ba klaro sa video na ang pinagbibintangan niya is the First Lady, the President, and the Speaker of the House?
Speaker.
So sabi niya, pag pinatay ako, patayin mo silang tatlo. So ang pinagbibintangan niya na magpapatay sa kanya, yung tatlo.
I cannot answer to that, Your Honor.
Senator Judge
No,
Alan, kindly wind up.
But you have to be able to answer that because you're the one who investigated. And that is crucial. Why? Because part of your self-defense, so for example, if I know, nasa sa senator judge, pag hindi ako bumoto one way or the other, papapatayin ako ng, whatever, chief PNP or papapatay ako ng whoever. So pag sinabi kong, pag ako pinatay, si ganito nagpapatay sa akin. And then, ang difference, I don't usually give a threat na patayin mo rin. So could it be that actually that was the defense of the Vice President para hindi siya patayin?
I don't know the state of the mind of the Vice President.
But you've testified all throughout this afternoon that you went into her state of mind.
Based on the series of events, Your Honor.
Yes, and based on her statement. And her statement, and the series of events is nag-away sila ng administrasyon. And the series of events is that sinasabi niya, pag ako'y pinatay, eto tatlo ang papatayin nyo. Okay, last question. Kay Attorney Lopez, tinanong din to ng Senate President, ni Senator Tulfo. At di ko na itatanong pero napahapyawan ni Senator Erwin din to yung tungkol yung sinabi ni si Attorney Lopez, sabi mo, even before kasi nangyari yon, nakausap na ni Vice President yung papatay.
That's the literal meaning of the statement.
Yes, that's the literal meaning, but did you believe her?
Well, she's the vice president, sir.
So she also said freedom of expression, so you also believe her?
Not based on the evidence that what we gathered, sir.
No, okay, so I'll stop there, but
Tang inumin mo, lutok si Raulo, pag pumapabor kay Inday Sara, nililihis mo, lo mo, bayaran talaga tong inayupak na waray upay. Naniwala kay Inday Sara, tapos pag sinabi ni Inday Sara, freedom of expression, hindi na siya naniniwala. Ang tangingo talaga. Anong ebidensya mo na may kinontrata si Inday Sara? Nakabase lang sa napanood niyang video. Putang ina, napanood din namin lahat yan eh. Tinanong ka kung sino yung gustong magpagurgor kay Inday Sara sa Oplan Romanov. Dahil nag-imbestiga ka, hindi mo masabi. Sino bang minura ni Inday Sara? Sino bang gustong gurgurin ni Inday Sara pag siya nagurgor? Yung tatlo, si Baki, si Bangag at saka si Tambaloslos, sila yung gustong magpapatay kay Inday Sara. Yung maliwanag. Di ba, waray upay? Nahuli ka dito ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Tuloy lang natin, oh.
but I'll read to you. Sinabi niyo kasi sedition. Pero tignan niyo po yung page 25 nung sarili niyong affidavit, ha. Si Princess Maui, ang sinabi niya, ano po ba ang pwede niyong maging remedy para matapos na ito? Lalo't nagsisigaw na po ang taong bayan na mag-people power na. So actually, I would consider ang nag-uudyok si Princess Maui. Of course, we can discuss people power, but pero tingnan niyo po ang sagot niya after yung sa pagpatay. Ang laban ay wala dyan sa EDSA, ma'am. Wala dyan sa mga highway. Ang laban, ma'am, nandun sa loob ng palasyo. Yan ang problema. We appreciate yung expression nyo ng disgust, ang pagkamuhi, ang hopelessness, kasi it reflects kung ano nararamdaman ng maraming milyon-milyon. Alam ko yan, ma'am. Kahit saan ako pumunta, ang sasabihin, binoto namin dahil sinabi mo, iboto namin. So if I look at that statement, parang baliktad. Parang sinasabi niya, huwag kayo mag-people power.
Correct.
Hindi, actually, kung babasahin po natin yung buo, may sinabi siya doon na natutuwa siya sa ginagawa nila.
Sa ginagawa nila na active nagrarally. Pero sa people power, ito yung exact. I won't argue with you. I'm just trying to get into your frame of mind.
Yes, sir.
When do you believe her and when do you not believe her? And what did you actually investigate?
We based everything on the evidence that we've gathered.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Thank you, Mr. Witness.
Opo.
I'm not going to ask a question, just for clarification. May I just put it on the record.
The gentleman may proceed in yes 2 minutes.
If you look at the articles of impeachment, Article 4, Respondent Vice President Sara Duterte committed culpable violation of the Constitution, high crimes, and betrayed public trust by contracting for the assassination by the President, the First Lady, and the former Speaker of the House by making grave threats and actively inciting sedition against the public. To be fair to the prosecution, I think it was asked of them that merely threatening for you is already, I hope I'm representing it correct, is already impeachable,
Yes, sir.
either high crimes, grave threats, or by culpable violation. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but there's a difference between saying that that mere statement is impeachable by alleging that she did in fact contract someone to kill. Because if you look at the next page, it is the position of the prosecution of the House of Representatives. The fact that respondent contracted an assassin no longer requires further proof, as it is already established under the matter of light of her own public admission. That's a conclusion of law. Because it is basic that if someone alleges that someone contracted assassin, you have to prove.
Your Honor.
Diba? So what I wanted to clarify, and
Yes.
to be fair to both sides, you can comment. As far as I'm concerned, ang understanding ko, the prosecution did not stop short by saying that by merely uttering that is impeachable. They went further to say that they are alleging that she did in fact contract an assassin. In fact, nowhere in her words assassin, in the words of the Vice President, was assassin or contracted. Contracted means may kontrata. Sinabi niya lang may kinausap siya. And yung assassin came from, at least on these documents, from them. So I just want to clarify because baka yung manunod, bakit nga naman hindi kailangan i-prove nasabi in public? Those, what I wanted to clarify, those are two different things. Whether the threat, as said, is an impeachable offense, but if you're alleging that there was an actual assassin contracted, you have to prove that.
Yeah,
As
Your
far as I'm
Honor,
concerned.
Can I reply to that?
No need to reply. Senator Judge Cayetano was not asking a question. He was merely making a manifestation for the record.
Gustong mag-reply ni yung inayupak na abogado. Wala nga ang kinutrata si Inday Sara at saka yung salitang assassin, sa inyo lang yan, NBI matibag. Walang ganun, walang assassin. Walang kinutrata si Inday Sara. Wala naman sinabi si Inday Sara, meron kaming kontrata. Ang sinabi ni Inday Sara, may kinausap na ako. Yan ay bunga ng kanyang pag-alala dahil sa Oplan Romanov ni Bangag. Kaya dali kayo ngayon kasi ang depensa, merong ilalabas na testigo na nagpapatunay na meron talagang planong pagtangka sa buhay ni Vice President Inday Sara ang gobyernong nakatabingi ang panga. At maraming mga pangyayari na talagang binawasan pa nga ng security personnel, pinuntahan pa ang bahay ni Vice President Inday Sara dito sa Manila na narintahan. Dali talaga kayo dito. At matutukoy lalo ng sambayan ng Pilipino kung gaano kasama itong si Bongbong Marcos, Lisa Marcos at si Martin Romualdez. Utang ina, magnanakaw pa na nga, gusto pang manggurgor ng kapwa. Sila ang dapat imbestigahan at sila dapat ang makulong. Ano matibag? Iyak ba? Abangan po natin mamaya alas 2 ang impeachment trial pang 5 araw laban kay Vice President Inday Sara. Duterte, panalo tayo.